Today, let's pour a glass and uncork the story of Burgundy. It's a legendary, almost mythical wine region right in the heart of France. And for a lot of people, it is truly the peak of winemaking. But that begs the question, right? What is it about this one little strip of land that makes its wines some of the most revered, most sought after, and, let's be honest, most wildly expensive on the entire planet? Well, that's the mystery we're going to dive into. You see, Burgundy really isn't just a point on a map. For wine lovers, it's almost a sanctuary. It's this one special place where history, culture, and nature have all kind of conspired for centuries to create something genuinely extraordinary in the glass. And we're talking about a story that goes back over 2 millennia. The ancient Romans were the first to look at this land and see its potential, planting the very first vineyards. And ever since then, Burgundy has become the undisputed global standard, the benchmark, for just 2 grapes. So, what is the secret? I mean, how can one place be so special? The answer, and really the key to understanding all of Burgundy, boils down to one single, powerful, and very French concept: terroir. Now, terroir isn't just about the dirt under your feet. It's the soul of a place. It's the whole shebang, the specific soil, the angle of the sun on the slope, the rain, and crucially, the centuries of human tradition that have figured out how to best capture that unique character in a bottle. And this understanding didn't just happen overnight. After the Romans, it was the Cistercian monks in the Middle Ages who took things to a whole new level. For hundreds and hundreds of years, they painstakingly studied every single little parcel of land, identifying and mapping the absolute best vineyard plots, which they called climats. Later on, the French Revolution broke up those huge church holdings, and that's what created the system of small, family-owned domains that really defines Burgundy today. All of this history led to a core philosophy, an idea that is central to everything they do. In Burgundy, the winemaker isn't the hero, the land is. The winemaker's job is really just to be a steward, to get out of the way and let a specific plot of land speak for itself. So who are the 2 main storytellers here? Well, that would be Pinot Noir and Chardonnay. Pinot Noir is famously sensitive. It's like a transparent microphone for the soil, expressing every tiny, subtle difference from one vineyard to the next. And Chardonnay is its versatile counterpart, able to produce wines that are steely and mineral-driven or rich and complex, all depending on where it's grown. Okay, so now let's take a little journey to Burgundy's most prestigious area, the Côte d'Or, which translates to the Golden Slope. This is the absolute heartland of the region's fame. The northern half is called the Côte de Nuit. Now this is Pinot Noir country. The soils here are loaded with limestone, which gives the red wines here incredible structure, elegance, and this amazing ability to age for decades. This is home to some of the most legendary red wine vineyards in the entire world, like Romanée Conti. Then we move south, and we arrive in the Côte de Beaune. And while they make fantastic reds here too, this is the global capital for Chardonnay. The soils here have more clay and marl, which creates white wines that are richer, more opulent. This is the hallowed ground of vineyards like Montrachet and Meursault. This brings us to the region's incredible exclusivity. Now, get this. Out of thousands of individual vineyard plots in Burgundy, only 33 have been deemed worthy of the absolute highest classification, Grand Cru. Just 33. These represent the pinnacle of that system the monks began mapping 1,000 years ago. And their extreme rarity, well, that's a huge part of what drives Burgundy's legendary status and commands those astronomical prices. But hey, Burgundy is more than just the famous Côte d'Or. The whole region is really a mosaic of different personalities, and each one has its own unique story to tell. And this versatility is perfectly captured by Chardonnay. If you go way up north to Chablis, it grows on these ancient fossilized oyster shell soils, creating wines that are intensely mineralic, almost flinty. But then you go down south to the Mâconnais, and that exact same grape makes wines that are fruitier, rounder, and more approachable. It's the same grape telling totally different stories about where it came from. Of course, in Burgundy, wine isn't just some agricultural product. No, it's woven right into the fabric of life itself. It's a key part of the French art de vivre, or the art of living well. I mean, just take the region's most famous dish, both bourguignon. It's this incredible slow-simmered beef stew where the key ingredient is the very same red Burgundy that you're probably drinking alongside it. I mean, it's the ultimate expression of local flavor.
And the list just goes on and on. Coq au vin, another slow-cooked classic. The famous escargots baked in garlic butter, and of course, the incredibly pungent and delicious époisse cheese. All of these dishes are just deeply, deeply connected to the local wines and traditions. So, when it comes down to it, opening a bottle of Burgundy is way more than just having a drink. It's an act of connection. You're literally tasting a specific patch of earth, and you're joining a conversation that spans centuries of history.
It really is just that, a place where history and terroir meet in every single glass. And that leaves us with one final thought. If a single grape can reflect the soul of a place so completely, what's the unique story, the unique terroir of the place that you call home? What are the flavors and histories that make it one of a kind? Thanks for joining us on this little trip through Burgundy.